Alright, today I'm going to be bringing you guys my top 5 add-ons for January 2018. Now, I'm going to do this a little bit backwards. I'm going to show you guys the sources first, and then I'm going to go through the full installation so that way you guys can see that everything works and everything's going through. Alright, so first thing, you want to go to the little gear guy icon, or if you have a build, look for something called settings or file manager, or systems also. So click on the little gear icon. On system settings, click on that. Make sure you go to add-ons. And on unknown sources, make sure this is checked up. You're going to get a little pop-up to allow third-party content. Just hit yes. Now go to File Manager and go to Add Source. Alright, where this none box is, I'm going to show you the next following repos. So the first one, we're going to do Supremacy. So http://supremacy.org.uk/zip/repo. Now make sure you type it in exactly how you see it. If you do an uppercase somewhere or a space somewhere or any one little mistake, one little letter, it's not going to work. Alright, so it has to be perfect. There it is. Down here, call it whatever you like. I'm going to call it .supremacy. Now the next one, this is going to be for Oculus. So http://tmbkodi.com/repo. Alright, go ahead and pause the video if you need to. I'm going to move on. Now down here I'm going to call it .oculus because that's what I'm going to grab from them. Now the next one, this is going to be from the Looking Glass. http://repo.lookingglass.rocks. Now there is 2 G's in the middle. Looking Glass. Make sure you do not put a space in between them. It's all one solid line. Now down here I'm just going to call it .looking. You call it whatever. And the last one here, the last source, this is a really good one. http://blamo.teverz.com. Alright, call it whatever you like down here. I'm going to call it .blamo. So let's go ahead and back out of here. Now you're going to get to the main menu. Now if you're still in a build, you want to go to somewhere that says add-on browser. Or you could also go into your system add-ons. So here I'm going to go into add-ons. And then I'm going to go to this little open box here. Now, in a build, if you have a build, you go to add-on browser or you go to system add-ons and you'll get to this exact same screen. You want to go to install from zip file. And let's do Supremacy first. This one's going to take a little bit longer. The first one that you click here is a folder. And then the next one you click here is the actual zip file. So go ahead and click on that. And you're going to notice that it stops, then it re-highlights the install from zip file. All that is just grabbing the source. So just give it a few seconds here and you're going to get a little pop-up. And there it is, Supremacy add-on installed. So now the next thing, we're going to go install from zip file again. Now we're going to go into Oculus. Now here's the actual repository. So go ahead and click on the zip file. Give it a few seconds. This one does not take long. Trademark repository is done. Alright, install from zip file again. Let's go into Looking Glass. And there's the zip file for that one. So one more time, give it a few seconds here and you're going to get that little pop-up again. And there it is, Looking Glass add-on installed. Now we'll do the last one. Install from zip file, we're going to go to Blamo. And there's the repository. And there it is, super fast. That one was crazy quick. Alright, so install from repo. So I'm not going to go in any particular order of the top 5. I'm just going to go ahead and grab them now. So let's go to Trademark Repository. We're going to come all the way down for video add-ons. And here is Oculus. So now, instead of downloading it before, now there's an actual repo that will get its updates. So go ahead and click on this. Click on Install. It's going to say downloading. Now give it a few seconds. Don't do anything at all. It's going to start downloading absolutely everything that it needs. So you'll notice for me on the top right-hand corner. For you, it might be on the bottom right-hand or left-hand. You'll start noticing the modules like this one, the dependencies, everything's going to start downloading one at a time. So just give it a few seconds. Everything's going to go through. It doesn't take too long. And this is a brand new, fresh Kodi, so it's going to grab absolutely everything. Alright, so I am getting a failed dependency, so I couldn't download the add-on. So I'm going to show you guys a way around that. So let's go ahead and grab the F4M tester. I'm going to hit install. And I'm going to grab the latest version, which looks like it's from the Looking Glass. So there it is. Some of the add-ons are installing, some of the repositories. I know that first one, it was saying it was having an error, so it couldn't download the rest. Now let's come back down to Oculus and try it again. I know it's getting some, I'm sure it's getting some high traffic too. So there it goes, now it's installing everything. You notice how the NAND scrapers are going through. There's the URL resolver, I did a video before. So make sure you grab the F4M tester first, or make sure you have the updated one. So as you can see there, now it did download, and I know it was getting people asking me, why is it not downloading? So there you go, make sure you grab the F4M tester first, and then Oculus. So you see it has a little check mark. Now I'm going to back up, now let's go into Looking Glass. Let's go to Video Add-ons. Now we're going to go down here to Triton. It is really, really, really good. Really nice here, guys. So let's go ahead and install this one. So as you can see there, it's really fast and easy. I already grabbed some of the dependencies from the other one, so we're going to back out of here. Now we're going to go into Blamo. And we're going to grab death streams. And if you don't know about death streams, then something in comparison to salts from back in the day, death streams is a lot better, and I'll show you how to even make it even more better. So just give it a few seconds. You see it's downloading all of its own dependencies, all of the modules, and then the add-on itself. Now here's a brand new one, and yes, you're reading it right. It is called Placenta. I don't know why, but it's called Placenta. There it is, and it's from Team Afterbirth. So let's go ahead and download this, and as you can see, the artwork's going through, the metadata, and nice and easy. Alright, let's back up once and twice. Now let's go here to Supremacy, and let's go to Video Add-ons. And now we're going to come down here to Supremacy. Alright, install that. And just give it a few seconds here. You know, this will, you'll notice it's grabbing YouTube. It says something failed, but that's okay. It's gonna keep going through the system to see if something can fix itself. Alright, so for some reason it did fail the first time, but then I clicked it again and then it went through just fine. But it went through, it installed. Sometimes you might have to click it 2 or 3 times for it to go through. For me, I had to click it twice and it went through just fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and go into Supremacy here. We're gonna open this guy up, and I'm gonna give you a quick walkthrough through it. So it's got 24/7 shows. You got your Scraper movies, Scraper TV, Free View, sports replay, Sky channels. You got 3D films, 4K, live TV. They got their Supremacy, IPTV, Kids TV, Kids movies, new releases. Now, if you have a reel-to-brid, you could sync that up here to watch your reel-to-brid movies. They have a Plex Scraper, TV shows, movies, genres, A to Z, Sky movies, Supremacy box sets, sports, karaoke, live sports, documentary, Christmas, YouTube, and testing. They also have here like their own little Twitter, so it's pretty good how you can go there and check it out. So, alright, so they got the Scraper movies, Scraper TV shows. Let's check out some of the movies here. And they have, pretty good list here. So they got genres, popular, new movies, people watching. Let's check out people watching. I don't want to click on the full list movies because that list might be really, really long. So this one's got like, 48. This is, I guess, whatever's trending right now. So there you go. They have a really, really good selection here. So let's go ahead, and this is the newer Kingsman, I believe. So let's go ahead and click on this one. And there you go. It looks like it's popping up pretty good. So let you guys mess with this one. So I don't want to get too far into it. I'll do a whole separate video on this. So it's a really, really good add-on. So let's go ahead and back out of this guy. And we're going to back out. Now we're going to go... let's go to Trademark. And I know people were saying Oculus wasn't working. So I'm going to open it. Now this has the repository, so it has all the updated stuff. So there you go. You got your movies, shows, kids box sets, actors, productions, Afraid of the Dark, and you got your tracks, so you could actually set up your track stuff there. So let's go to TMDB movies. So they got your now playing, top rated, popular, collections by years. So really good. And then I really like actually the color coded, so that way just gives it not that standard boring look how a lot of the add-ons do have. With me, and something that's different, it's nice. I think this is pretty different, so that's pretty cool. And here you go. Here's the list. It takes a few seconds here to download the metadata. So, just give it a few seconds there. It does say, download the metadata. All that means is just pulling the list of movies for you. So, Just give it a, it doesn't take too long to pull the movies. And then once you do, you can just click one, and then you'll have all these different links to check out on. So Streamongo, I know that's a pretty decent one. I'm not going to set up the wizard right now. But if you do, if you want to, you could set up your YouTube wizard. Alright, there you go. Looks like it went through pretty nicely. So, as you can see, it's working. I'm going to go ahead and back out of this after it's done doing whatever it's trying to do. I think it's just re-downloading the metadata. So here we go. Let's go ahead and back out of this. And one thing I would always say, I didn't do this with the Supremacy, but always check your settings. If everything looks pretty good, then you could just leave it as is. For the Oculus, make sure you enable link selection fall through. What that means, if the first link doesn't work, if you have this turned off and if it doesn't work, it just stops. If you click on this, what it does, if something doesn't work, it's going to fall through the next one, and it's going to keep doing that until it finds a working link for you. So make sure you do have that turned on. And then here you could allow open links, video links, enable reel to brid. So that's how you could enable some more options here. Now, if you do allow VidUp, allow the video, and allow open load, those are the ones that you have to pair online, which is really easy. It's not a big deal. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and select OK. Now, let's go back into Supremacy. I know I'm kind of all over the place a little bit with this one, but I just wanted to check out the configuration to see if there's anything, and there's just an adult password section. So if you wanted to add the adult section, just come in here and that's how you do it. Really easy, alright? So the next one, so we got 2 out of the way. Let's do Looking Glass, Video Add-ons, and Triton. Now we're going to go to Configure, and here's your general, here's your enable link selection fall through. Remember, that's very important. And then I'm going to leave the reel to brid and all that stuff turned off. And then here you can customize them. I'm just going to leave that all off, so hit OK. Triton, it's not a fork. No pun intended, right? So let's click on open. And there you go. This add-on is slowly growing, guys. It was just movies and TV shows. Now they're having music, karaoke, documentaries, live cam, YouTube live, search tests, so really nice. I have a feeling this add-on is going to be pretty big, so, check this out. They got Star Wars collections, top-rated drama, mystery, romance, thrillers, Hallmark. There's so many things here, it's nuts. But, I'm just going to go through it real quick just to show you that it's working. And then you guys could go ahead and mess with it some more. But this is definitely a must-have add-on. I'm loving this one so far, and they're doing a really, really good job with this add-on. So just give it a few seconds here for the metadata to pull up. Alright, there you go. So it pulled up. So you got your, your Star Wars, your Jumanji, your Dunkirk, Justice League. There's just so many options here. So really, really good stuff here, guys. Alright, so let's do... Oh, Behind the Skyline. I haven't seen this one yet. Let's go ahead and try out, I don't know, we'll do Logan. I had several people saying, like, you keep playing Dunkirk. I did it for like 2 videos. So there you go. It's coming up on the links. So some of these direct links are pretty good. If you see anyone, Streamongo is pretty good for me. There's a 1-2 or 2-2 that also work. Look at all these 1080 links. This is a lot of 1080p links. So look at this. This is crazy how nice this is. Wow. So there you go. Like, I knew this add-on was good, but man, not this good. So look at all those links. Alright, so let's just go ahead and click on one of these. There's just so many links there that are 1080. That's crazy. That's really, really nice. And as you can see, I didn't have reel to brid turned on. I don't have allow those other options turned on. I'm pretty sure I'll get even more links and even more backups. But that's really nice. Alright, there you go. So it's pulling up. So I'm going to go ahead and back out of that real quick. So as you can see there, it worked really, really nice, really fast. There's just so many links there. Now, if it is slow for you, just remember there's a lot of things about the internet right now, and a lot of different providers on certain they're doing certain things nowadays. So if you got reel to brid, of course it's gonna work great. Some of these movies, just try different links, and just depending on your likes, you'll see what works good for you. So that one is Triton. I'm not gonna go too far into the review on that. So now let's do Blamo. Now, these two are crazy. So let's go ahead and go to this one from Team Afterbirth. let's do the configure. Now, if you do here, you could go to the providers, your playback. I like the directory, so I'll leave it there. There's more stuff here. You could add an account, you could add your track. There's a lot of things here that you could add to it, so I'm not gonna really mess with this too much. So I'm gonna leave it exactly as is. So back out of here. Now I'm gonna open it up. And there you go. So you got movies, TV shows, my movies. So this is like for your track stuff. So let's go to TV shows. I know I've been doing movies now for a little bit, so let's switch it up. And you know, you can see look how fast this add-on is, guys. I'm zipping right into it like nothing. It's nuts. So look at this. Look how quick that is. It's so crazy. So it's really, really nice here. Let's go ahead and check out, I don't know, the latest season of Game of Thrones. If you haven't seen this, don't worry, I'm not going to play it too long, so you don't have to worry about bloopers or anything like that, or spoilers or nothing like that. So I really like how they have this set up where you got your 4K, your 1080, 720 SD, everything's separated really nicely. For me, if you get a lot of links, great, you have backups upon backups. But also, if you don't get that many links at all, like this one is not pulling too many links, if they're really good solid links, it doesn't really matter. All you need is one to play good. With this one, what I've noticed is maybe they don't pull a lot of links, but what you do get works. So look at that, it has 8 720 links. Really, really good. See, here's some MP4s, so some Dolby Digital, guys. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. So as always, go ahead and click the first one at the top. If it works, great. If it doesn't, it's gonna move on. But as you can see, it took it right away. And there you go. Look how I'm telling you, this one just surprises me how fast it is. It's so nice. Like, this should be my number one. It's crazy nice, guys. It's like we'll do the Flash. We'll do season 3 because it has a lot of episodes. Look how fast it just pulls up. It's I'm telling you, this is gonna be like the top add-on if they keep it up for 2018. Let's go ahead and click on the last episode. And let's see how many links this one pulls up. Let's see how many 720. See, right off the bat, it's already pulling more 720 than standard. And even if you had, like, you know, more standard, it's the point is that it's still pulling some high definition links for you. So we'll give it here a few seconds to see what we get and see how good the quality is. All right, there you go. So it's done pulling the links. So it pulled up 14. Half of them were in high definition, the other half were standard. So it's going through 1, number 2, and it stopped at number 3. So if for some reason your number 3 stops working, like completely, where it goes and then it starts buffering, what I like to do is I like to stop and then start at number 4. So I always keep an eye out on the numbers on where it's going. So that way I know you know which ones to turn off or turn on. And there you go, guys. It's I'm telling you how nice that is. Alright, so I don't want to go too far into this. I'll do a whole separate review on this one. So let's go ahead and back out. Now let's go into death streams. This one, oh my gosh. So first thing, you got to configure it. There's a couple things that you need to do to make sure this thing works to your liking. So you got your general, you got your next episodes, your user interface. Here's where you could turn on your track. So how do I authorize my track? You click on this, and then it'll send you the link, and then you hook up. That's how you do it. And then you got your artwork. You got your library integration. So I would just leave all this stuff, you know, as is. Now, you got your source management. You could do your autoplay here. You could leave that directory. I normally don't do autoplay, and I normally leave this at directory. Now, here's the most important part, the source sorting. So you go over here, and you click on this. The first key, you could do debrid, you could do direct, rating, views. I always have quality first, and I leave this to best to worst. The next thing I do from quality, you got your debrid, direct, rating, views, there's the source, and then none. So for me, since I have debrid, this is what I do. Now if you don't have debrid, this is the next thing you can do. You could do views. Views is just, you're going to get the highest quality at the top. Views is going to be the one that people are watching the most. And then go from best to worst. Now from key, like if your number 2 was debrid, you could do views on number 3. But if not, you know, here's your views. Then you got your debrid here again, or direct. Now you got your ratings, your views, your qualities, your source. So I would do rating, best to worst. Now, if like again, if you don't have the grid or nothing like that, this is the best way to set it up. Now, I'm gonna go over here and click OK. Or actually, before I do that, I'll just show you guys the rest of this. This has the scrapers, all the different types of scrapers. So it's got 5 of them. Then here's your subtitles. You could enable subtitles, and then your database. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit OK so it saves it, and then I'm gonna open. Now there it is. You got your movies, TV shows, really simple and easy. So let's go to TV shows, and you got again different options here. So there you go. You got your Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. You got tons of options here. There's just so many. Let's go ahead and we'll do Arrow. And then here's all your seasons. So we'll do season 5. I think right now we're currently in season 6. And then here's all your shows. See how fast this is going? It's so nice. So I'll come down here. Let's do this episode, the 3rd to last. And as you can see there, it's going to start receiving all the sources. Look how many remaining. It's out of 87 links that they have. It's going to start pulling everything. So it says the scrapers of timeout, 15 out of 87. Just leave it alone. It's going to start loading them up. So I think I have this set to like 15 seconds or 20 seconds. Now you could set this up to like a minute, so that way it goes through the entire process. But see, it's going to give me the highest quality first with the highest views. So there you go. It's going to be really, it's really good. So you can see here that everything is going to work really nicely. So again, what I like to do is I click on the first one. And then if it doesn't work, link failed, file not available, then I'll just try out the next one. Alright, and there it goes. It looks like it's going through pretty nicely. So I had to change the settings a little bit, but as you can see here, it's crazy amount of stuff here. Now, the other thing, let me go back here and show you guys. So when you go to settings, a couple things you need to do. Repair URL resolver. It's going to ask you if you need just in case you're not getting any streams, make sure you click on this, and it's going to ask you to download something. Once it's done, it's going to say go ahead and restart this. And you're good to go. Now for add-on settings, so you'll get that little pop-up up there. So once you get out, go back in there and then do that. So for source management, just to keep it simple, do quality best to worst, and then make sure you do hit the OK button. Alright, so make sure if the links are not working, exit out of Kodi, and then go back in and then click on repair URL resolver, and this will help fix it. And if you have any questions about the death streams, I'm telling you guys, like it works amazing. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it. Alright guys, thanks again for watching. You're gonna see 2 videos pop up here. The one on the left is gonna be my latest video, and then the one on the right is a video I think you'd probably like. Thanks again for watching it, and I'm going to be bringing you guys more content. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Make sure you like, subscribe, and that's it. Alright guys, see you guys in the next video. Take care.